What's up, y'all? This is Jason Nelson, stand-up comedian, author, writer, producer, live shows, events, and more. Focus on Funny LLC, and just left. NAAA, whatever. It was actually seemed divine intervention, because I have a lot of great things going for me. Like I'm headed in a great direction after like a couple of years of just a lot of horrible things for me happening. And I had to learn how to be okay with not being okay back then. Like being able to say, hey, Jason, you're not doing good. Simultaneously, now I'm learning I have to be okay with being okay. Oh, Jason, good things are happening for you. But if good things are happening for me, that is uncomfortable to me now because I got accustomed to bad things happening for me. And so now here I go, got all these great opportunities. Doors are reopening. Doors are just opening. And here I go, I've been praying for these moments. And now God has answered my prayers, or the prayers are being released, whatever you want to say. And I am about to fuck it up. Yes, I am about to fuck it up. So some of you all know, some of you all may not know, but I was diagnosed with bipolar 2. It's bipolar 1, bipolar 2, and anxiety. I do not take any medication for it. I said I shouldn't. I said I won't, but I currently do not take medication. Most of my life, I've always been cool, calm, collected. But whatever happened in the last, it was about 6, 7 years, it just changed me. Like the way I handle stress and manage stress and the level of stress I can handle has drastically changed at that moment. And so I had developed a dependency upon alcohol use. I developed an addiction. And this is why I say a divine intervention. So I came across this guy today and we were talking. He's about 25 years older than me, been through some similar stuff. And I'm feeling kind of bad. I'm feeling shameful. I'm feeling guilty. Why? Because I went out and enjoyed myself yesterday. But enjoying myself involved with overindulging in alcohol. I do battle with wanting to live a life without alcohol. Like I cannot say I want to be clean. You know what I'm saying? Even though why go to AA if you don't want to be clean? Like because I do, but I don't. I want to be clean because I don't want to be an addict. Simultaneously, I'm an addict. I am an addict. Now, so either way, me and this guy talking, and he's on his way to NA, and which NA and AA are like interchangeable. I said respectfully, not to minimize. I was just saying like one say Narcotics Anonymous, one say Alcoholic Anonymous. I identify alcohol as my drug of choice. You know what I'm saying? So I see it as a drug, just like any other drug. It's a drug. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go there. So I go there. I'm sitting there, and I'm glad I went. It felt weird, a bunch of people hugging me and shit, like a bunch of men walking up to me, like clapping for me because I'm there to say, hey, I'm an addict. And then also while I'm sitting there, because I'm over here calculating before I went there, I'm going to get some alcohol today. Now, I developed a real bad drinking problem when I went through a divorce when I was living alone. So my children, outside of my oldest daughter, have never seen me in the way that a lot of you all have seen me. My children have never saw that side of me. I've hardly even drank wine in front of them. I used to avoid alcohol most of my life until, I turned to it as a coping mechanism. So what happened is, while I'm sitting there in the AA meeting, then I get a text from my daughter, my oldest daughter, who's going to pick up my youngest daughter, which is so funny because they're literally 20 years apart. And then she invited me out to lunch. So then that gave me a space not to drink because I don't drink in front of my children. This not because I'm ashamed, but they just, I'll keep it real with my kids. I'm never going to not keep it real with my kids. But either way, so this morning, though it started this morning, I realized I have what you guys, I have a hypomanic episode. And I sensed it. I'm out here drinking, but I'm stressed. I am trying to, well, I am working to come up with the money for my taxes, sales tax for my new vehicle. Um, I'm starting a new job. Like, I'm been dwelling in the dark for my lifestyle. Like, I've been in the dark. Like, I've been in a, like, I don't want to say the underworld, but I've been living in a dark world, dark place. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm coming into the light around like positive people and shit. And I'm like, I don't fit in with y'all because I've been living fucked up. But I want to be better, but I'm afraid to be better. You know, and then I feel overwhelmed by all the things that I need to fix. Plus the mental and emotional shame and guilt from stuff in the past, spiritual failures. And, you know, this morning when I woke up, I was like, man, sometimes I want to be taken out of my misery so I don't have to feel the pain of humiliation or embarrassment or failure. I don't want to feel those things again. I'm tired of feeling those things. I'm tired of experiencing those things. But I didn't dwell in it like I had in the past. I got up, took care of my business, and pushed through. Because in the past, I'll just sulk. I'll be having thoughts that are counterproductive to being alive. And, you know, and I feel like God had answered my need by me just staying committed to the process. Because at the end of the day, what I am, I'm afraid. I'm afraid I can't manage the car. I can't afford it. I haven't had a vehicle of my own in almost 3 years. I'm afraid. Um, I'm afraid to believe I can maintain a home again. I haven't had maintained a home in maybe a year or so. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I really wasn't maintaining it. I really was just blessed with a great situation. Um, and then, um, yeah, that's what it is. I'm afraid I'm never going to be successful. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. But I'm practicing doing different things, but it's going to take practice. I'm practicing. I'm practicing. I haven't lived like this before, or not in quite a while. When I was married and I was a husband and a father, I had a focal point. And when it became just me, I did not have anything that I saw as worthy to focus on. Though I did have things that I could have focused on. My damn self. But see, I didn't value myself. I didn't see myself as worth loving or caring for. So that's why I didn't care for myself very well. But I'm learning how to love and care for myself more and more each moment. And some moments are going to be better than others. And I appreciate what my stepfather told me. He said, we know Jason. Jason was a peacemaker. He went through some stuff. He was, and that's not the only one, but this is just a message. And this is relatable to all of us, or many of us. Because some people are perfect. You know, that's sarcasm. But he said, don't judge Jason when he has a bad moment. That's because I am healing. I'm just like I'm learning how to walk again. I'm learning how to talk again. I'm learning how to breathe again. I'm learning how to be a man again. I lost my nuts. And more importantly, I'm learning how to trust God and be obedient to Him. But I did a good time at DB, seeing titties and ass and the jeans, man. That place it's cool as hell. Like, it's like a family in that mug, man. Like, you just family, but not family because there was some fine ass women there last. There was one particular boy. That girl, man, that girl was fine. Well, now it's two, but it was one that, man, she was just so beautiful, man. She had the chocolate skin, everything, man. She might see this video.